Marriage advice I wish I had before the wedding.
Yeah.
Our top 10 tips coming up right now.
Hi, loves.
What's going on, guys? This is Heath,
And this is Tracy.
and welcome to Joyfully Married After on.
Heath and Tracy TV.
This is our channel where we give advice on love, relationships, and marriage. Tracy and I have been married for over 26 years, and we have 4 children. So we certainly have a plethora of experiences and unique perspective on relationships. So we're glad to join us today.
So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Just make sure you click the bell in the top corner over there and join us for our weekly conversation.
Let's go. So what are we talking about today, baby?
Marriage advice we wish you'd known before we got married.
Before you got married, what do you wish you would have known that you know today that you didn't know then?
Number 1.
First thing is that marriage is a marathon, not a sprint. Woo, that is a true statement right there. I mean, you get married with the purpose, with the whole scenario of being married forever. You want to be married for the rest of your life. You know, you say your vows and until death do us part and that kind of thing. And so I think that what people miss is that is a long time.
Yeah, guys.
So you don't have to feel like if I don't get it perfectly in the first week, in the first month,
The first year.
the first 10 years of marriage, that I'm doomed.
No, take
Right.
it day by day. It's a daily thing.
Number 2, marriage success comes from repetition, doing it over and over again.
Practice.
Not from doing a bunch of different stuff.
No, it's a practice. It's your doctor's practice.
You practice being married every day.
Every day.
Every day.
You practice.
And the more you practice, the better you get. Better you get, the better your marriage becomes.
Because you're practicing.
So, before you get married, the question you have to ask yourself is, am I practicing marriage or am I practicing divorce? Uh-oh. Miss Tracy,
Practicing divorce.
what you got to say
That's
about that?
a whole nother. Don't date and break up with people when you get married. Basically,
Practicing divorce.
practicing divorce.
Number 3, deprioritize everything
Everything.
other than your marriage.
Deprioritize your career.
Deprioritize your children.
Deprioritize your mama,
Deprioritize your other kinfolk.
your sister.
You have to prioritize your marriage. That is the most important relationship. I think in the word it talks about cleaving unto one spouse, right? It doesn't say cleave unto mama and them, cleave unto the baby when you have the baby. It says cleave unto your spouse. This is the most important relationship, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to make sure that you are deprioritizing every other relationship other than God to your marriage. Number 4, always act like you're 35. Now this one's a little odd. So let me give you some little depth.
Okay.
Let me give you some insight into where I was going here. If you're young and you're young into your marriage and you've never been married before, there are people that are around you, people that you can engage, people that you can reach out to, people that you can model who have been married for many, many years, joyfully, happily, have lots of fruit on their trees, who have lots of success and will be glad to share the information that they have with you, much like Heath and Tracy.
Oh, kind of like Heath and Tracy.
Wow. You want to engage and learn from these kinds of couples and then take those best practices and wrap them into what it is that you're doing. And by the same token, you want to keep that young vigor that you have in your marriage. So when Tracy and I are doing things like celebrating date night, celebrating one another, whispering sweet nothings to one another, sending each other little lovey-dovey emails, hearts on our text messages, whatever it is, these are some of the small things that you want to match the best practices for staying married long term with the young vitality and vigor that young people will have. No matter how many years you've been married, you want to always act like you're 35. Number 5, marriage is about the other person, and marriage is also about working the selfishness out of yourself.
Yeah.
You want to speak on that,
We
man?
talked on that a little
Yep,
bit. It's
yep.
a daily dying of self. It's not about me. It's about Heath.
Yep.
It's about everything but me. And when that happens, he submits to me because I'm constantly submitting. I'm constantly dying to self. It's not about what Tracy wants. It's about us.
That's right. That's right. And just because I'm the man, I don't come home with my hands on my side like I'm Superman and I'm saying, the king is home, bow down to me and give me everything that I want when I want it, and when I say it is so, and that's all it is to it.
I would laugh if you did. I'd be rolling on the floor laughing, so it wouldn't work.
Because it's not about me. It's about Queen Tracy.
Yeah.
See? So when I make it all about the queen, when I make it all about her and whatever she wants and meeting her needs and meeting her wants and being proactive and thinking about the things that she is going to need before she even needs them, guess what? She loves that.
Yes.
She loves me. She is going to make my life complete bliss. She is going to submit to me because I'm in submission to her, and we are submitting to one another, and that is what the marriage is about. You put God in the center, you submit to him, submit to one another, and we all on one accord. Number 6, don't get married to get divorced. However, never stay married to someone who is abusing you.
Not cool.
Right? So just understand that you're going to have challenges, you're going to have disagreements, you're going to have arguments in marriage. You know, you're a person, you're living life. You're not always going to be completely in sync. But that is a completely different thing than someone who's mentally or physically abusing you, or someone who's running around all over town, sleeping with everybody other than you. Those are not things that you can continue to live your life with.
That's a no.
So never stay with anyone who is horribly abusive. Number 7, never sacrifice the feelings of your spouse for the benefit of someone else in your family. Now, this is a very key thing, and this is something that I had to learn very early in my marriage. I have to make sure that she feels protected, right? And so that's back to the point of cleaving to your spouse, knowing that she is protected, that I'm her protector, that I am her guardian, her man, her person who is in partnership with her. And so even if it's family members, that is not the central relationship once you get married. So you have to make sure that your spouse knows that you have their back and that you are protecting them and that you're on one accord.
Yeah, don't listen to your sister, your brother, your mama, your auntie, your girlfriends, your boyfriends. They don't count.
Your life, your marriage. We're already to number 8. Number 8 is celebrate your partner's differences, because that is what makes the marriage stronger.
Yeah, we're pretty much opposites.
If you were going to marry somebody who was just like you, where's the benefit?
Our lives would be crazy if I married somebody like. Our kids would be like in mental health counseling.
You gotta have the balance, right? You gotta have the yin and the yin and the yang, opposites attract. All of those types of sayings that we have, they came from someplace. And so celebrate the differences. Don't poke at them and pick at them and make fun of your spouse because they're different from you. Recognize that those differences, those strengths in your spouse are enhancing the weaknesses that you have, and together you strong and you can't be beat.
Awesome.
Boom. Number 9, don't put off doing something nice today for your spouse, right? You have to make those deposits into the love bank, right? You take advantage of today. You don't know what tomorrow brings. You don't know what the future holds. What you have is today. So say I love you. I love you, baby.
I love you, baby.
Say that you're happy with them. Tell them what a wonderful spouse they are. What a wonderful job they're doing with the kids. How much they enhance your life. Give those compliments, whisper those sweet nothings, bring those flowers or whatever it is that your spouse enjoys. Take advantage of the day, seize the day.
And don't just do it to have sex.
Right. No expectation of anything back. Just do it.
Just do it.
And last but not least, number 10, recognize that the magic happens in the failures. So in life, in marriage, you're going to miss the mark occasionally. You're going to have things that are going to happen during the course of the day, during the course of your marriage. Recognize where the value is and what you're learning. What did your spouse say to you? What happened in that situation? And once you come to the realization of how you could have done better, what happened in the situation to allow you to improve the next time, and that's just going to improve you as a person and then improve your marriage relationship. Recognize those failures and grow through them. That's it. Okay, guys, so that's our top 10. Thanks so much for watching today. And remember, stay connected. Stay connected to God. Stay connected to your family. And stay connected to your spouse or significant other.
Thank you.